The largest misconception in the manifestation community is that thoughts make reality. In this video, I'm going to explain why this is true and how to use it to your advantage, so stay to the end to fully understand this. Before we continue, get your reusable Law of Attraction planner down in the link below. This planner will help you find your life purpose, craft a vision, reprogram your mind, and many more. With this planner, you have all the space to set goals and be creative. The secret to manifesting what you desire is to do it in the present. You should take a look around. Right now, where are you? Do you hear something? Observe, sense, and smell. Keep an open mind and be present. Take a moment to look around instead of just thinking. Clear your mind. Simply take a breath and pay attention to any nearby sounds. You may choose to close your eyes. Imagine now the casual manifestation of what you desire. Try not to impose anything. Don't try to force feelings or emotions. Imagine possessing it, touching it, and sensing it right now. If you prefer not to visualize, you can even affirm it as yours. No, there isn't an exact length of time for this. Don't force it, just do it for as long as it seems right. Then let it go. Advance by returning to the current moment once more. It is very simple to manifest. It was never meant to be hard. People often forget that in order to feel like you already have something, you must feel precisely as you do right now. This is important to remember because, in the end, nothing will change how you feel in the long term. When we initially accomplish something or obtain something, we could feel joyful, but once we have it, we won't experience the same extreme levels of happiness. We'll experience a neutral, typical level of happiness that is experienced in most everyday situations. This is why experiencing normal levels of satisfaction is the best way to feel something real. For example, if you're attempting to win the lottery and forcing yourself to feel extreme enthusiasm and delight, this probably won't work. You must feel neutral and content as if it were already yours. You have already been crowned the winner, got your money, brought it home, spent it on some nice things, and now you're sitting down watching your favorite show, likely feeling the same as you did before. You're feeling exactly how you feel about everything else that is already yours, because things don't change our state of being. That can only be changed by finding happiness in the current moment. Just contrast a successful person who is sad and miserable with all their wealth with someone who has less but still decides to arrive at work every day with a grin and a cheerful attitude. We are the only ones who can make ourselves happy. You may align what you want with the energy you are in right now by manifesting with the energy of now, which is a neutral content state. It eliminates all resistance to your desire. Think of how easy it is for you to manifest things you rarely even consider. It's because you're living in the now, and that thought became an instant match to your state. If you find it difficult to meditate or unwind, try engaging in a task so distracting that it keeps you focused on the here and now, like playing a fast-paced activity, biking, skiing, attending a concert, or even playing music. If you think about it logically and with faith, all you have to do is think once. It will manifest if you only think about it neutrally and trust. But everyday meditation can help if you want to go one step further. All you require is a brief period of clearing your mind, bringing the desire to your attention, and affirming it to be yours. I hope this makes sense, though. In conclusion, stop complicating it. Manifesting is so much simpler than you may imagine. We manifest simple things because we believe so strongly that they will manifest that we don't give them a second thought. You must adopt the same mindset in order to realize your most important goals. Don't give it a second thought because you are confident it is already yours. Trust the process. Even if things go in the opposite direction initially, remember that the only thing you really need to consider is the end. If you can let go of control, the universe always has a weird way of pulling things together better than you can imagine. The largest misconception in the entire manifestation community is that thoughts make our reality. Your world is a product of your assumptions or beliefs. A belief or an assumption is a notion that creates reality on its own. I'm not sure why it's still taught, because if this were true, then all of our thoughts would be manifesting left and right overwhelmingly. Most people believe that their thoughts create. Therefore, once an opposing thought arises, they either panic or go into battle mode because they believe that the thought can materialize since it is theirs or possesses some power, making this teaching false and harmful. Additionally, if you pay close attention, the opposing thought is never the one that manifests. The power that a person gives a thought is what will make it manifest into physical reality. That's why you don't need to flip your thoughts, reject them, or avoid them. When or if a storm of negative thoughts develops, affirm mindlessly or give yourself a forced pep talk. Treat them as if they have no bearing on you and have no power. That is how they will appear in your reality. This is yet another method I use to debunk it. Before you knew about any of this, think about all the patterns that would recur in your reality. They kept happening in your reality without you having to think about them constantly or even at all. They just continued taking place. That's because those patterns weren't the result of your thoughts. Rather, they were the result of your assumptions or beliefs about yourself, the world, and everything else in it. Thoughts can be helpful though because you can use repetition to alter your beliefs or assumptions. However, here is the quicker and more effective method to alter any idea or assumption. If done correctly, you will only need to do it once. Write down a list of new beliefs you want to have about anything, then say them out loud or to yourself one at a time, and once you're done, tell each one or all of them to yourself at once. After you're done, if any thought or feeling denies them, then let them be. You must not interact, negotiate, or reason with them. Let the mind talk and the body feel until they both become exhausted. Then observe how quickly your beliefs change and how your reality reflects them back to you quicker than you imagined. I promise that the more you do this, the more you'll be able to generate any belief without having to do a lot of repetition and without your mind or body questioning it or trying to convince you that it is not true. It will just blindly accept them. As a result, your power to manifest will improve, and you'll be able to ascend to higher planes of consciousness much more quickly. The brain is a complex organ, so if you construct a belief that says differently, you will have opposing ideas and feelings again. However, you'll be okay if you know how to handle them.